Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of cybersecurity testing. So in today's lab walkthrough, we are going to dive into an intriguing challenge involving an SSRF vulnerability combined with an open redirection vulnerability. Okay, so the main goal for today's lab is to exploit these weaknesses to gain unauthorized access to an admin interface. So let's roll up our sleeves and delve into this exciting lab scenario. So basically, our lab presents us with a stock check feature that fetches data from an internal system. So the challenge here is to manipulate the stock check URL to access the admin interface at http 192.168.0.12. Here we have the port of 8080 with /admin URL. Okay, so basically our job is to delete a user named as Koros. However, there is a catch: the stock checker can only access the local application. To solve this puzzle, we need to uncover an open redirection vulnerability in the application. So at the first step, we will access the lab and we will wait for the page to open. Okay, so here we have our page. So to get started, let's visit our product page and initiate the check stock action. Our first task is to intercept the outgoing request using burpset and then send it to here. I will check my Foxy proxy. And I will make sure that my intercept is on. Here we add the stock API. I will send it to repeater. Upon intercepting the request, we will identify the parameter responsible for the stock check URL, often named stock API. In a search of Macarol, let's click Next Product and closely observe the response and send this request to repeater also. Alright, so our next move is to tamper with this parameter and attempt to manipulate the server into sending the request to a different host. However, during this step we will realize that directly changing the host in the URL won't work due to the server's restriction. So we have two requests. First one is check stock and the second one is of Next Product. So now comes the exciting part: crafting an exploit URL that leverages the open redirection vulnerability. First, we will try to reach to local host. Here we got the invalid URL response. Here you can see the path URL that redirects on the second product page. Firstly, to check redirection, we will try to redirect on www.google.com. So upon sending the request, we have successfully redirected to Google. Now, as of next step, we will create a URL that redirects to the admin interface we are targeting. Here you can see on the lab interface, here we have the URL. I will copy it and I will paste it after path to check the redirection, and I will send the request. Alright, this means that we can redirect to admin interface. Alright, so with our exploit URL ready, we will feed it into the stock API parameter on the checker. After copying it, the application will follow the redirection. Here we got the response of missing parameter path. We will encode this by pressing Ctrl+U and I will send it again. I will type admin over here and I will send this request. Here you go, we will find ourselves on the admin page successfully. Here you can see the admin panel and also we can see the list of the users. Alright, so the final step of this lab is to involve the fine-tuning of our exploit URL to accomplish the task at hand, deleting the user guard list. I will search for guard list and we will simply amend the URL as follows: product/nextpath is equals to http 192.168.0.12, and we have the URL with admin delete username is equals to guard list. We will paste it in the stock API and we will encode this again by pressing Ctrl+U, and after sending we will got the response that we have successfully deleted the user guard list. And there we have it. By skillfully combining SSRF with an open redirection vulnerability, we have navigated through the challenges and successfully accessed the admin interface to delete the user guard list. Remember, the purpose of this lab is to enhance our cybersecurity skills and knowledge in our controlled environment. Make sure you practice responsible disclosure and never misuse these techniques. Goodbye, have a great day.